This place doesn't look like much from the street, but it's seen just about everything. The Faulkner County Museum started out as the county jail back in 1896. Outlaws upstairs, the jailer's family living right below, sometimes separated by nothing but a creaky floorboard. In the 1930s, the cells came out and this became Conway's public library. These days, it's the museum, packed with artifacts from every era. So I want to do a quick little walkthrough here at the Faulkner County Museum. This is pretty neat. They've got a bunch of different areas in this museum. It's actually quite a bit bigger than I had imagined. I've tried to come to this place a couple of times, but they are only open a few days during the week and never on the weekends. So my schedule has never really coincided with the hours that this place is open, so I've never had a chance to check it out. This was the Faulkner County Jail in the late 1800s through the early 1900s. Then it was converted into a library. It sat vacant for a number of years, and it is now the Faulkner County Museum. So from talking to the director, all of the original jail cells and materials are gone. They were all removed in the early 1930s as part of the WPA when they converted this into a library. Interestingly enough, though, the general layout of this place is super familiar to me, and it didn't dawn on me till actually just a few minutes ago. The reason is that the layout of this building seems almost identical to a location that I did in Paris, Arkansas. This looks like just a storage room. I always enjoy walking around old museums like this, old buildings. You can almost feel a sense of the energy from the space and the people that inhabited it at one time. This floor, actually the first floor of this museum, was the living quarters for the jailer and the jailer's family. So back when this was a jail, the jailer lived in this lower level of this building. His wife, his children, literally a floor below where the criminals were housed. This is pretty neat. From Greason's Drugstore. There is so much here that I think it would take hours and hours, if not days, to try to see everything that was here. Hello. This looks like some storage as well. Another location that I had investigated here in Arkansas, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It was a Titan II missile site that has been converted into a Airbnb. Check out that cool sleigh bed. Y'all know how much I love medical stuff, so this is really cool. Trepanation is a surgery that involves drilling a hole into a human skull using a tool called a burr. Trepanations are performed to relieve pressure after a head injury or to treat mental illness and epilepsy. It's the oldest known kind of surgery and was performed in cultures around the world, with archaeologic evidence found as far back as the Neolithic period. Use of the surgery declined by the early 19th century, but is still used in limited cases today. These are original, so it's interesting to think to me that these are the same steps that hardened criminals would have to have walked before they were put into their jail cells. It's kind of a sobering thought that I'm walking on in the same space and on the same steps as murderers and and drunks and all kinds of things. So the upstairs area is now being used for a massive model train display, which is pretty interesting. It's very elaborate. I'll walk around here in a minute and show you. But talking to the director, they're actually in process of restoring this museum back to the jail period. This area that I'm in is where the jail cells would have been. All of the metal cages, essentially, would have been in this area that I'm walking in right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick walkthrough of the Faulkner County Museum. If you like this type of content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to my videos. Thanks, and I'll see you later.